The waterfowl hunting on our lakes is a pretty interesting deal.
So we see up there, August 15th today is the first day that you can buy that Texas hunting license and duck stamp endorsement that are required.
Yeah.
If you're looking to be able to get a permit through some of our lakes.
Absolutely. We require all people enter the drawing if you're 18 years of age. You're required to have the upcoming year hunting license, the 24-25 hunting license with your waterfowl endorsements. Texas duck stamp is the Texas stamp, but the federal duck stamp is the federal stamp. So you can have the hard copy, you can have the digital copy. A lot of people are using digital license now. That's kind of a new thing with Parks and Wildlife. So, what we do is we'll check you when you show up. Let's sign up and make sure everybody's current.
Okay.
And then we'll have basically a lottery type system where we check your license at our door. You come into the office, we have a sign-in sheet, and at Granbury we can have between 60 and 140 show up.
Okay, and how many spots do you have?
15 locations. Development of Granbury got so crowded, we have to kind of keep these in areas where it is safe for people to hunt. I mean, sometimes they can get a little noisy, unfortunately, but we make sure that distances where our spots are at are in a safe area. So what we do is we'll get the VIN number, however you sign up, by 8:30, and we'll put that many numbers in a bucket, and we'll find somebody at random disinterested and pull a number out. We'll look at a number and say, that's number 34. We go to the list. Number 34 was Joe Smith. All right, you get your first choice of the blind, and we just work through the system till
Okay. So when their name is drawn, they can come in and they can look at the map of where all the blind locations are available. And they can choose first come, first served on where they would like their blind to be.
And we'll have a display on our video monitor showing up locations of where things are at. So the blinds are relatively in the same position as the last couple of 3 years. We moved, I think, one just a little bit to make it a little bit safer for a neighborhood.
And then once your name is drawn and you choose a spot on the map of where you want your blind to be, then what happens?
We'll issue a permit. I will sign off a permit with you. At that time, once you win the permit, it's a $200 fee.
Right.
We take either check or a credit card or a money order. You'll get a signed copy of that permit, and you'll be kind of set to go. They require hunters on our locations. They're pre-marked.
Okay.
You can only have 4 hunters at one time per location.
Okay.
So if you draw the blind, you don't necessarily have to be the one that's there hunting, but whoever you give permission to be at that site, you have to make sure they have a copy of your permit.
And we provide a location, but if a hunter wants to have a blind, an actual physical blind, he can bring that out there.
They can set up their own blind. They can hunt out their boat of some of the shallow areas. Some of them will get into the trees, get back into trees. Whatever structure you put in the water, you must remove within 10 days at the end of the season.
Okay.
And one thing to know is none of our blinds are boat accessible. You have to have a boat
access
to get all of our locations. There's no land access to our location.
The first one is coming up at Possum Kingdom Lake on August 23rd. You must be there. They do open the doors at 7:30, but you must be there by 8:30, registered or ready to go for each one of these drawings.
Right.
Lake Granbury and Lake Limestone are doing the same date, 8 o'clock again, opening. 8:30 is where the drawing will begin. And limited spaces. So if you're interested, make sure you have all your paperwork available and ready to go.
And you must be present.
You must be present to
participate.
Right.